Hello, Thomas here, Angel Fire Knives, and here we are, Hump Day. At least I think it's Hump Day. I think it's Wednesday. Do you get my ring light up? That way we have a little light on the subject this time. So yeah, here we are. I was got a lot of shit done yesterday. I had a short day, so I wasn't able to do a live. But I did get a lot of stuff done. It was mostly, well, I'll show you what I worked on. I had about five of these guys I had to do, finish up. Get them all finished yesterday and today. These are Nitro V triple edged Hellraiser with a textured carbon fiber. Textured carbon fiber handle and pins. What's up, man? How you doing? So, I got these, and then I got these done. The Foo. Pretty much the same thing, but the Foo model. USA, let's roll. What's up, buddy? So yeah, these are what I got finished up the last couple days, which is cool. Now these are out of the way. I can finish up the sidewinders. I got 6 sidewinders. I believe 4 are still available, and I'll get those wrapped up in the next couple of days. They're already heat treated. I just got to do the grinding, handles, and patina sheaths. Finish up work. But yeah, I'll have those done in the next couple of days, and then after that, I got some super exciting stuff. That's the Damascus Arkansas toothpick. Just hanging in there, buddy. Right on. Cool. So yeah, after the sidewinders, I'll be doing Damascus Arkansas toothpick, the Damascus Sheffield buoy. This guy, feather Damascus vest buoy. This one's sold. The other 2 aren't. I also got a nice stash of billets here. Like a really nice stash of billets. I got this one. We'll probably end up doing a dagger. I got a couple dagger designs in mind for. We'll do this one. We'll pick out the design on this one together. I got another feather billet. This one's a beast. It's like over a 1/4 inch thick, probably 0.3, and it's going to be a beast of a buoy with a fuller on there. I'll be forging all this out, making it, stretching everything below, basically the little asterisk, I'll forge out and make into a tang. It'll be hidden tang blade. We'll do a probably stag handle on that guy, either like a copper or Damascus guard or something. I got a chunk of gomai. I haven't done any gomai in a long time. These make a really cool patterns because it's only 5 layers of steel instead of 3. You got a core steel and then two outer layers, and it's usually a lot of contrast to it. It's like Damascus, you'll have a lot of the really tight pattern Damascus. It's kind of low contrast because the layers are so fine and they're so compacted. Like if you look at it from a distance, it's hard to tell that it's Damascus. But on the lower layer is a higher contrast, you can tell. So this, since there's only 5 layers, it's got a super high contrast, and it'll look really cool. I don't even know what we're going to do with this one yet. Let's see, what is this? 9.5 inches. I'll make a badass something. That's the Baker Forge. Then I got the Adam DeVille. This is got a dragon skin core, and may do. This is just. It's just some brainstorming. I may do an extra large Chris dagger. I don't know. We still gotta figure it out. But that would be really cool. What kind of steel is in gomai? I will have to look up this particular what this one is because it came from Baker Forge. Gomai basically means 5 layers. Sanmai is 3 layers. So Sanmai, you have your other Sanmai blades. That means 3 layers of steel. You have a core steel and then your two soft layers on the outside. Gomai, what they'll typically, like, more traditionally, they have a super hard steel in the middle. They have like a kind of middle of the road steel in the middle, and then a soft steel on the outside. It's just to give the core steel, that way you can make the core steel super fucking hard. And you don't have to worry about your blade breaking because it has the layers to support it. So it's got the softer steel on the outside, so you don't have to worry about shit breaking. It'll bend before it breaks, just like the Japanese samurai swords and katanas, wakasashis. Those motherfuckers will bend. You've seen them when they do their cutting, cut those mats. They don't cut right. The fucking sword will bend, and it's made to do that because you'd rather have it bend than break. So doing it that way, you can have super razor sharp fucking hard steel in the middle, and then your soft steel on the outside, and that keeps it, that supports it. So CW, what's up, buddy? Man, I just got your I just sent your feather out, and then I saw your order for your, I got your order for your decals. I'm gonna I'll get those out for you. I know you only ordered one. I'm gonna shoot you a couple though. I'm gonna send you a couple extras, buddy. You also the wife's supposed to be sending you a holiday card too. So yeah, you should be getting that hopefully in the mail before the holidays. But yeah, we might do something blued on this. That would be really cool. And this one, something this size and this type of steel, I'd go ahead and get the bluing salts. I usually do a hot bluing because I do bluing on like the broken feathers, you know, some mono steel. I have done bluing on like a Damascus foo, and it came out pretty legit. But I was doing hot bluing, and I think if we do something with this like that, we'll use the bluing salts. Let's see, who's that? Ryan. What's up, Ryan? You're in Central Texas for the winter. Right on. Oh, Ryan. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Took me. I know who it is. It took me a second for it to click. Yeah. So I'm gonna run a. Here we're gonna do some Damascus here, and I'm gonna test out that blade. See if we can get that blade hardened up. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, some on this, like I said, I'll get the bluing salts. This ain't even all I got. Let's see. I got this chunk too. No, I don't have any throwing knives right now. I will have some in January. I'm like pretty much sold out. The only thing I have up on the site is the decals. And I just listed 2 karambits, I believe, yesterday. I got 3 karambits. I don't even have them in here in my shop. They're ready to be shipped out. Let's see. Buying a decal. Right on. Hey, dude, speaking of which, check this out. I've got this, this is the Elite Copper Mai. I'm thinking about doing 1 karambit and 1 picali. Both of these will be like pretty legit. Custom kukri. Yeah, I could do a custom kukri, dude. It's been a long time since I've done any kukris, so yeah, I mean, there's something, just holler at me. Just to let you know though, I'm expecting to move my shop here end of spring, early summer, so I'm gonna be shut down for 4 to 6 weeks. So that that's putting my custom orders off. I think August I might be able to open things up and start get things going as far as custom orders go. But yeah, I haven't done any kukri in a while. It'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Is that a joint? What are you smoking, bro? Yeah, this is Puppy's Breath. It's sour diesel cross. It's crossed with some other, obviously some other plants, other strains, pretty much specifically to be grown outdoors here in Colorado. They grow big, big for Colorado. Most plants in Colorado, you only can get them 5, maybe 6 foot tall. But this Puppy's Breath, it gets pretty big. It's good stuff. I'm smoking this till Yule, and Yule I'll get to bust out. I'll have a permanent marker will be ready. That shit was really sticky this year. I did both strains. I ran them outdoors. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Thank you. I do make some of the best karambits. I appreciate that. You want the pecal? Yeah, this motherfucker's gonna be legit. And like I said, I'm gonna do a karambit too. Oh no, I may cut this out, and if it comes out super badass, I may do two of them. So I got two pieces. Snake skin carbon fiber, right on. Yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. You're in London. You got indoor. Okay, you got blue gelato. Yeah, I know. That's a pretty popular strain. I know a couple of people around here that did the blue gelato. It came out pretty good. Let's see, limelight, biscotti. Biscotti's another good one. I'm gonna get some biscotti seeds here really soon. Those come out pretty frosty. No, these are not sold. These are I hadn't even gotten to these yet. These are that's what I'm showing y'all. That's what I'm showing y'all future stuff we can starting to get in for 2026. But yeah, dude, shoot me a message and I know you wanted I think you wanted a sidewinder, your sidewinder to match your Watchman and that snake skin. Man, hit me up on email and we'll chat about that. I can do that for you. You can send me, like I said, if your other one isn't jacked up or anything, you could trade it back in. I actually had a guy trade one in because shit happens. I traded this one in. I did a trade in. Still need to finish cleaning it up and get it ready to go. But yeah, man. No problem. No problem. Looking forward to doing these buoys and that Arkansas toothpick. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Yeah, man, this food, look. These guys came up pretty legit. They always do, though. The Hellraiser and the Foo. I've got some Zfinite coming. I'm going to do some of these in Zfinite. I'm also going to do a mini model in 2026. I got a mini of all my large ones. I just hadn't done one for these yet. Oh yeah, he did. He did. CW definitely did get that big bad motherfucking the high end one. Copper mine. Yeah, I got copper mine. I got I have copper mine. I got two of these. And dude was saying he was interested in one, so I'm gonna be doing two. And I can always get more of that stuff. This is a Baker Forge. They keep that stuff in stock. This stuff came in. My buddy happened to pick up a handful of billets on their whatever. They had a sale here real recently. I don't know, maybe Black Friday or something. Yeah, I think that's where all those billets came from. But yes, I'll have Foo. I think one of these available in the S90V. I bought the biggest chunk S90V I could afford at the time for USA Let's Roll order. And I actually had another guy order a knife at the same time in S90V. So I will have one of these available, and I think a Watchman available in the S90V. That's good stuff. Like I was saying on the, let's see, 3V would be good for the Tomahawk. Yeah. 3V is great material for Tomahawks. Reason is probably one of the better ones because it's a tool steel, but it will rust. Don't let anybody tell you 3V is stainless. It'll rust, but it won't rust near as easy as high carbon steel. Like, it's a lot easier to maintain, and it's super tough. So that would be 3V would be great for Tomahawk. Let's see. It's funny that making weapons can be so calming. You love bringing ideas. Yes, I do. I'm kind of spoiled. I've kind of spoiled myself. I work at home in my backyard, and I get to play with knives, and it's not just knives. I try to make the best karambits there are. Not just karambits, I make a lot of other stuff. But yeah, it is very satisfying and a fulfilling occupation. And then there's always the risk of death too. That's one thing that there has in my knife making career. I've known personally about 5 or 6 makers that have died from getting hurt in their shop. And so yeah, there's always the risk of injury or death, and that is both. It does that does two things. It keeps you in the present, and it keeps, okay, I'll say it keeps me in the present, keeps me, paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing, and it also kind of keeps you humble too, I think. It should. Am I interested in Lord of the Rings? Would I make Steam? Or I might do mini versions of those. Right now my shop's pretty small, so I'm not doing like large things. I am going to do some large D-guard buoys, but the thing about those are they're stainless, so I can leave them out in the yard. I can just throw them on the ground and leave them in the yard till I'm working on them. And even when I'm working on them, I can just leave them outside because they're stainless. So like I can leave them out in the snow or whatever. I don't have to worry about them getting all fucked up. Not till I'm finishing. But yeah. I mean, I'd do miniature versions. I'm doing a miniature. Shit, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's an Indian weapon. It's a push dagger that has the 2 bars that go right here. You have a handle and it has the blade that comes out. I forget even what it's called. But I'm doing a miniature version of one of those for a dude. So. Yep, definitely keep you on your toes. The occupation definitely keeps you on your toes. And yeah, that's why I like the guys have been doing it for a long time. They've earned their reputation and a good name. That's why they get paid the big bucks too. It's not only they make really badass shit, but you're also paying for their skills. So I will have some of these available here soon. This Fu Karambit. This particular one is Nitro V, textured carbon fiber. On my knives, anything I do with a live edge, I will send out with a sheath. Whether it's a throwing knife, EDC thrower, whatever. If it's got a live edge on it, you really need a sheath. Qatar. Yes, that's what it is. Qatar. Mayor, what's up? We got the mayor in the house. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Facial hair. This is perfect for my job. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I used to have them really thick, like fucking Wolverine. If you look in some of my older videos, my chops are still thick. And, yeah, I look kind of like Wolverine. Hey man, thanks, Mayor. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, dude. Let's see. So yeah, I got this one. I showed y'all those. I showed y'all these. I think that's about what I got for today. Showed y'all this one, this big beastly billet. This one's gonna be fun. The tank's not gonna be that small. What I'm going to do is everything below this, pretty much below here, I'm going to forge out. Kind of like, just like I did that other billet. But everything up I'm going to leave alone because you can see it's got a pretty nice, like a reverse, kind of reversed feather pattern. Oh, you can't see shit there. There you go. There's a good shot of it. It's reversed as opposed to this one where it's got the nickel, the high nickel steel down the center. Let's see, what is the current choice serration on my blades? I've been doing the sawback serrations for the karambits. For most of my regular karambits, when I'm doing, say, ones like that I'll cut out of a chunk like this, I'll do more of the older serrations, the bigger ones. But for now, I've mostly been doing the smaller serrations. They've been like an eighth inch groove. The ones I do on these will be closer to like probably 3/16 inch groove. maybe not quite, just under a 1/4 inch. Let's see. Do you think you can do one of the colored stag on a Raider? Yeah, I won't see why not. Yeah, the Raider doesn't have a really wide handle. Somebody was asking me about a broken feather. Broken feather, it's got kind of a wider handle up at the top. I'd have to basically make a special, probably make a special broken feather specifically to be able to put stag on it. But yeah. I got I've got that one's a really badass piece. I'm looking forward to doing something with that. And of course I got amber too. The amber stag. And I got this. This may be the handle for this guy. Those are pretty cool ones, the black. With the black, what happens when I get this all put together and I'll sand it down and polish it a little bit, all these little bumps should show up white. And everything else will be black. It should make it really pop. Yeah, man, just yeah, Mary, just email me whenever. Yeah, y'all hit me up. I got you. I also even got some just natural stag. This stuff, I've got some of this. What I'm gonna do, I've been looking at it because it's like this one's a thicker piece. You can see the pith is kind of small, not super big. I've got some I think the white tail ends up having the bigger, larger pith in the middle, so the smaller outer horn part. But anyway, this stuff, when you sand it down, you sand all this texture and sand it smooth, man, there's some really nice looking stuff underneath that texture. It to me, it makes a nicer looking piece than bone. Like, it'll look like bone, but it'll be better than bone because bone's super brittle. And like, I think over time bone can kind of like flex up. The horn doesn't do that. The horn stays where you put it. And yeah, so we'll have some of that stuff coming up. Do I have any human? No, I don't. Not at this time. Man, when I was in Austin, my buddy had a human skull in his garage. He got it from a scientific supply. If you go on the internet, you can buy human bones, and yeah, scientific supply, or I think that's where he got that. Maybe some kind of biology supply. That would be my advice if you wanted some human bones. I'm I can't advise you to go and catch any chomos or anything. That would be unethical, maybe. I don't know. Maybe illegal. So I'm not advising you to go get chomos. So, yeah. So this stuff looks really nice when you sand all that, you polish all the texture off. No, it looks good with the texture and everything, but I'm gonna do some pieces where they'll be smoothed out and it'll look like bone, and you'll be like, damn, it'll be like a mirror polished bone. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what I got for y'all. I guess we can wrap it up. Oh shit, I didn't spark this sucker. This one just sitting there all lonely, neglected. Sorry about that, little buddy. So yeah, go mine and make some cool blades. You know what? With a piece this thick, I could probably even cut it in half and do 2 blades. Do like a set of fucking Tontos or something. That would be pretty legit. You build a human skeleton and rattle those bones nightly. Right on, dude. Hell yeah. I would too. I would if I lived in an apartment and I had noisy neighbors. I'd be rattling bones all the damn time. I'd have my whole balcony draped in bones hanging everywhere. Searching animal skulls and saw medical grade skulls. Nice. Yep, yep. Yeah, like I said, my buddy had he had a skull of an Asian woman. He had the paperwork and everything for it. So, you know, in case the cops came in and found the fucking skull, he had paperwork for it. So. Homeless American people. Oh, hello. Hello from Russia. I didn't know you could come on here. I figured they would ban Russians from being able to access YouTube for whatever reason. Who knew? What's up, G? So yeah, don't mind. We'll have two of these, or one of those, or two of those, one of each. You don't understand our language. Oh, bummer. Our language is English. It's like the most common language on the planet. I don't understand Russian either, so there you have it. We're both in the same boat, buddy. Oh yeah, here, check this out. That's this corner up here is going to gives you kind of idea what the cord looks like. There's a copper shim in there with that dragon skin Damascus core. Man, this is going to be legit. Whatever we make out of this is going to look like fucking fire. See, we got the beast. I showed y'all this. Beast, I got to forge out the bottom. And then last but definitely not least, the high nickel feather. I've got two patterns of daggers. And I'll let y'all vote. I'll let y'all choose. I just got to draw them up. I got two patterns up here. I just got to throw it down on paper. And this one, also, we're going to do a hidden tang. Either a coffin or maybe dog bone handle, guard, and a spacer. So we got to pick out all those materials. Have you ever done coffee ground etching? I do coffee etching. I use instant coffee. I use the Folgers instant coffee. What I'll do when I etch Damascus is I'll etch it depending on the Damascus and the steel it's made out of, 4 or 5 times in ferric chloride. I'll etch it, polish it, etch it, polish it, etch it, polish it, so I get where I want. And then I'll put it in some instant coffee, some warm. It's got to be warm. And there's like, I don't know, some muriatic acid or something in instant coffee, and it turns all the dark steels black and doesn't touch the nickel steels. Well, thank you. Yeah, definitely. The coffee etching is pretty good. It's the way to go if you ask me. Now Baker Forge has come up with some etchants. They have their own line of etchants they call gator piss. And I have not personally tried that stuff, but from the videos I've seen, it looks like stuff comes out pretty dark from there. That's one of the reasons why I like using 80 CRV too, is it comes out pretty black just out of ferric chloride. I usually don't have to put a patina on it. Like a lot of the throwers, I won't even put patina on them, just because they come out pretty dark. So I guess that's what I got for you today. I'll have sidewinders tomorrow. Sidewinders, and we'll be starting the builds for the donation. The I don't even know what to call it. Donation knives. I keep saying donation knives, but the knives aren't going to be donated. The proceeds from the knives are going to be donated to victims of the floods in Texas earlier this year. So we get to start on those tomorrow. Well, I actually already kind of started. We just get to like proceed. I kind of got them prepped a little bit, so we'll get to proceed. So on those, the billets are Damascus steel made by Michael Hasselt. You can find them here on YouTube or Facebook, I think Instagram too. And the handles are Sandbar Stag, donated by Jay Nielsen, and then obviously I'm doing the build. So it was I won the what did I win? Oh, I won actually won the stag through an auction on Emily's Casting Crafts on Facebook. So yeah, I pitched in some money, and I'll be pitching in my labor. And when I finish them, they should be pretty legit. They won't be cheap because they are, really nice. Should be nice higher end knives, and they're for a good cause. That help out some people that need it. So won't be no lowballing on those. I lowball some shit. Like sometimes if I have a karambit or something sent around too long, I'll lowball it for a day or two just to see if I can get it moved. So y'all should watch whenever I get a bunch of stuff on my Shopify. You should check back because sometimes the prices change. Anyway, that's what I got for y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Y'all be cool. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll do a live tomorrow, and I'll have sidewinders and good shit for you. Damascus blades. Yeah, so y'all be cool. Y'all stay safe, and we'll holler at you next time.